this world that I like more than chase.
All I really wanna see is the
I don't really need a D, I need the all a bad bitch need is
money.
I got bands in the coop.
Bustin' out the roof.
Got bands in the coop. Touch me, I'll shoot. I'll shake a little
Bad.
get a little bag and take it to the store.
What's up, My Olive Beauties? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jessica A, and if you are returning, thank you for being a loyal subscriber. And if you're just passing by, at least give me a like and a comment. Thank you so much. Now, in today's video, before we get into it, I know you guys are just here for the numbers, and you want to make sure you know, oh, is it true? Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Go ahead and jump right into it. We don't want to waste time in this video. I know a lot of business owners are starting out and they think that you don't have money, you don't want to spend too much money and end up with so much inventory. Shop small. That is like, I wish that I knew that when I first started my business, but I did not. Shop small. Shopping small is that you get things, you can buy smaller quantities for a better price as well. Like if you buy from like Alibaba or just other big wholesale companies, you have to buy a lot of quantity that you may not want. So shopping small definitely helps your pocket and you get the bang for your buck. And a lot of companies do wholesale, so you can even get like pre-filled tubes, you can get empty tubes, you can get gloss pouches, gloss jars, things like that, and that can help you start your business. Also, shipping is a lot cheaper, and I do have my notes here. Because I can't keep all of this in my brain right now. Also, shipping is a lot cheaper than buying like wholesale from like Alibaba or something. Like they are charging an arm and a leg for shipping, and your products may not even cost but like 40 bucks, but their shipping is insane. It is insane, I'm telling you, it's like crazy. Number two, I definitely recommend being yourself, because if you keep comparing yourself to like other businesses that you think are doing better than you, you're only going to feel unmotivated, and like it's gonna be like, oh, why am I not at that stage? Why am I not doing what they're doing? Stuff like that. You don't want to burden yourself with the thoughts of maybe you're not doing good enough because you're not where you think you should be. So just be yourself, take your time, put your own spin on your business, and don't worry about what others are doing. It's okay to have them as inspiration, but don't compare yourself. Be yourself. So number three, a lot of people say this, and it is true. It is definitely true, and I'm just going to reiterate it. Be consistent. Make sure you're posting constantly on different social media platforms. Make sure you are advertising yourself everywhere. You have to post on like different platforms and all that. You like TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that. You need to post everywhere. Twitter. You can also repost old content that has gotten like a lot of interactions, a lot of likes, comments. Those normally do well again. So one way to do this is actually go through your Instagram. You can go through your Instagram, go to your insights, and you can look at your top post. Repost that, and it should do close to the same numbers. Instagram easily tells you what did well on your page. So reposting that content, not close, back to back, close to each other, but maybe if you had a post like a month ago or 2 months ago and that did very well, go ahead and post that. Like if you had a post like a month ago or 2 months ago that did very well, repost it. All right, let's see what else I got on my list. So this is something that I actually struggle with, is processing times, and that is actually a really big part of your business. I recently just came up with an idea that I'm going to start implementing to create faster processing times, because people like it when their stuff ships fast. Now, right now, while I'm recording this video, that idea has not been implemented yet, but on March 26th, it will. Now, I do have to warn you guys, I will be out of state from April 7th, which is a Wednesday, to the next Wednesday, so 7 days. technically 5 days, 5 business days. We don't process on weekends. So yeah, that's the only time that the processing time will probably be off slightly. But as soon as I get back, all the orders will probably go out the next day. So, and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna actually be able to implement this by stocking the inventory, and whatever is stocked is what, like whatever's on the website is what's stocked. And I also recently switched how I'm gonna do the wholesale tubes, and I'm going to actually do the wholesale pre-filled tubes very differently. So before I'm implementing this idea, I actually did it in 10 milliliter tubes, and you were able to customize your color and you know how many ever you want, whichever options were on the website. But that is a lot of work that I really want to eliminate, and I want things to just be solid and not all over the place, because that can really wear someone out. So what I'm going to do is do gloss boxes. So basically there will be 3 gloss boxes, and I'm thinking about doing a custom option, but that will be slightly higher because I do have to put extra work in because the gloss boxes will already be stocked. So custom will only be able to come in one color though. It's not going to be multiple colors. And guys, please do not ask me, well, can I do this? Can I do that? What you see on the website is what you can get and what you can buy. Please, 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 please understand this. What you see on the website is what you get and what you buy. We're not doing any custom. Like, don't ask me to change out this, or can I get an extra one? No, what you see is what you get, okay? Think of ways to have better processing times, and actually having testimonies of people who shop with you, who know that you actually ship fast is great. It's great. People will shop with you more. For example, like TKB Trading. You place an order with them, they say they're gonna get it out in 1 to 3 days. They get it out in 1 to 3 days. And I really, really like shopping with them, honestly. So I'm really trying to get on that level. Bear with me, guys. That's why the processing times are 7 to 14 business days, 15 to 30 business days. And I even delay on those because I have to sleep, you know, and I'm not about to burn myself out because I also work, and I don't know how many times I have to say this in the videos, I also work, and yes, I know other business owners work. That's not me. I'm not them, okay? But I also work. I'm doing so many things in the background. So I'm also like, I'm trying to, the whole point of this business is to do what I like and also make money doing what I really enjoy. So I'm trying to get away from my job. I'm trying to get away from all the extra stuff that I'm doing to focus on building Dress Olive Beauty. So think like that. Think of how you can get faster processing times to better handle you know, time management, and basically, let's see, faster processing times. I'm sorry I went into a whole spiel about that, but that is something that I really struggle with at the moment. And every time I get an email like, okay, where's my order? Where's my order? I'm like I'm in my head, I'm like, Jessica, you need to do their orders. You need to get their orders. I know. And I'm talking back to myself like, I know. I'm sorry. Well, I'm talking back to myself like, I know I need to get their orders out. I'm trying. All right, so that's why going forward, because sometimes, you know, you don't want to stock too much inventory that nobody's buying it. But I'm gonna do it anyway. The only thing that won't be stocked is wholesale lip balm, wholesale lip oil, and the lip scrubs. They won't be stocked. And the bundles, because I only have so many custom boxes. So the bundles will not be stocked. I mean, they'll be on the website stock, but those will be made to order. So the things I just listed will be made to order. And I'm pretty sure there's some other things, but most of the site will be in stock. Like what you see is ready to be shipped out 1 to 3 business days, okay? That's how I have to move forward if I really want to grow my business. And that's what you got to do. You always got to think of ways to improve. So faster processing times, guys. Cutting back on inventory costs. So last year, I actually, like when I calculated all my expenses and everything for my business, it wasn't too bad. But I know there are places where I can cut back on spending for sure if I buy larger quantities. Now, I don't recommend this for people who are just starting out because you may not need that much. But if you you've been going at it for a few months and you see like real growth, buying things in larger quantities will save you money actually. So, and it will definitely help, like if you won't have to keep purchasing, because it is more expensive, especially if you're buying from Alibaba and you buy smaller quantities. The shipping is crazy. So you might as well just buy a bigger quantity, pay the shipping once, and then be done with it. So definitely cutting costs, inventory costs will definitely help for sure. So something else that can help you get to that you know, that amount that you want to make is forming vendor relationships, because when you form vendor relationships, they will actually cut the price a little bit. They'll give you deals and stuff like that to because you're a returning customer as well. So they'll give you deals, and that way you're not spending as much money, and you can, you know, you can profit off of the inventory that you receive from the vendors. So you can actually profit off of the inventory that you receive from them. So I definitely recommend forming vendor relationships. You know, you don't just go on there and order and then be done with them. It's a holiday, you know, like the Chinese New Year just passed by. You're like, oh, happy Chinese New Year, or like, you know, say hi every once in a while. And then, you know, once you form that vendor relationship, ask them, do you know, sometimes they'll even do like, you can split your payments up and stuff like that. That's happened with me before. If an amount just seemed too big for me, but I still wanted my stuff, I could split my payments up and stuff like that. So once you work with them, they'll work with you. So definitely form that relationship. So one thing that actually helps you to grow and get those sales is to be disciplined. Like, do things even if you don't want to. So like, even on a day when I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired, I don't want to do any orders, like my mind is just not there, I don't want to stock inventory, like, because there are days like that. Like a business owner, I mean, I'm human actually. A human is not just go all the time. You're not just like hype all the time. There are days where you are like, you don't want to do anything. So I mean, you can maybe take 1 or 2 hours to get yourself together, and then you just get up and go do it, because I promise you, once you get into the groove of doing that, you will keep going and it'll get better. I've definitely had to force myself to just get up and go do things for my business, because I was just not motivated, or I was like, I felt like I deserved to rest, which I do. But you know, if I feel like I'm resting too much, then I'm like, okay, Jessica, you need to get up off this couch and go work on My Olive Beauty. So yeah, just be disciplined and do things even if you don't want to. One thing you do have to do though is like, have a morning routine. And I know a lot of people may connect morning routine with like skincare and stuff like that. What I mean by have a morning routine is like, for example, I wake up at 7 in the morning and I get ready. I do all my hygiene, and like I even clean in the morning. I wake up, I clean the kitchen, living room, all that stuff, and then I go into my office and I either do inventory, I work on orders, like, and it basically starts my day off very productive. That way I don't feel like I did nothing when I start working. Because once I start working, I work a 9 to 5. So once I start working on my laptop, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have time for anything. But meanwhile, if I would have woken up earlier and actually got my day started ahead of time, I wouldn't be, you know, so sad that I did not do what I need. Like, I didn't get to do what I needed to do, because I did. I woke up at 7. I'm getting myself together, I'm cleaning, I've had a small breakfast, I've packed some orders, stocked some inventory. I feel very productive. Let's keep the day going. So I definitely recommend waking up a little earlier and having a morning routine that involves your business. Also, something that really draws in your sales and gets you to the point where you want to be or close is forming a relationship with your audience, interacting with them, being transparent. Like, when you are having an issue and, you know, your customers are wondering like, what is going on? Why is my order delayed? Or why she hasn't restocked yet, or something like that. Be transparent with your audience, because they can relate to you. And yes, I know, you know, the bigger businesses may not do that. They don't say, oh, well, we're backed up or something like that. Well, you're not there yet. So you really need to be able to connect with your audience, because you're smaller. You have a smaller audience, and you just need to be able to let them know what's going on. That way it's understanding when you're open with them. They're more understanding when you're open with them than just like, you know, things are delayed and you're just going on about it. You're just going on about your day like nothing's wrong. Your customers are not waiting on their orders. Like your customers are waiting for you to, you know, respond to their DM or something like that. I don't do orders like DMs about orders, but I'm just saying, like, you know, be transparent with them. If you know you need a vacation, let them know that like office hours are this. Office will be closed during. If you have any questions, if you want any insight on what what new product you should bring into your store, you can ask them. And you can post polls on your stories on Instagram. You can ask them like, oh, what do you want to see in my store? Like, just be transparent, interactive, and gain the audience's trust. That way you keep loyal supporters. Also, like, getting your brand out there definitely helps your sales grow, because, you know, you can only do so much, but doing promo with other businesses or other, like, any influencers does not hurt at all. If it hurts your pockets at the time, then you need to find somebody else, because you don't want to waste too much on advertisement. Meanwhile, you don't have enough to get inventory or something like that. So definitely make sure you know where you're putting your money, right? So doing promo with other small businesses, influencers, at a good, very good price. I'm not gonna tell you what a good price is to you, because you know my pockets are different, your pockets are different, but doing promo never hurts. You can also DM people, be like, would you like me to send you some free products? If you can spare them. Don't send them if you cannot spare them. You want to send them some free products for them to advertise on their story. If they agree to that, some people rather do money, some people will take free products. So just be aware of that. That does not hurt, and you just want to, but you want to just make sure you do your research about them first. Like, make sure you maybe take a look at how they do their promo. Do they have likes on the photos? And honestly, guys, when you do promo, make sure your stuff is good, because every time you do promo with somebody, it's not going to automatically bring you traffic, especially if your promo content is not traffic worthy. So when you do promo with someone and you're like, it doesn't give you any traffic, any sales, don't blame that on the promoter, because your content needs to be A1 to draw people in, because they have the platform and they have the followers and everything. But when they post, if it's not them, whatever is not them or about them also needs to be attractive, because that's what their page is, attractive. It attracts people and it attracts traffic, and they want to click things. So your content also has to be great, because they already have the platform. You just need to have great content. So definitely do promos. So the last thing is, don't waste resources. When you're first starting out, try not to do so much inventory. I like to tell people, like it's not professional advice, it's just from experience. Test products out first. Do them in small quantities. If they sell out, then do it in more, like, you know, higher quantities next time. And, you know, just because you're testing out, when you post new products, you're testing them out. You don't have anyone to post reviews when you're first dropping the product. So drop the product in low quantity first, and then anticipate the next restock if you know that that product was doing well for the first drop. So just it saves you money too, money and time, and you don't have to sit here and keep doing sale after sale just to get rid of that inventory. So I definitely recommend, like, doing small quantities of something if you just aren't sure, just to be safe. You know, if you see it, you know, you do it in small quantities and you see that it's selling out quick, go ahead and start making that inventory. Keep, like, you know, add it to the current inventory that's about to sell out. That way you can already have it prepared. That's pretty much it, guys. I know I've been gone for like 3 weeks. It's been pretty hectic, as I say in all my videos, but I really appreciate everybody's support. I hope y'all like my new YouTube background. I hope I really like this when I'm editing, because I really can't tell right now. Y'all, my memory is full on my camera. So, yeah. If you like this video, go ahead and like it, subscribe to my channel, turn the bell notification on for new content. And guys, I'm telling you, don't forget, restock is March 26th, okay? But yeah, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the bell notification on. And I just want to let you know that your girl is a YouTube partner now. So thank y'all for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. But yeah, other than that, make sure you follow my personal page. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway on there once I reach 10K. I'm far away from it, trust me. I'm only at 2,000 or something, but go ahead and give me a follow. The Instagram name is linked down below. This is my personal page. Please, I really would appreciate you guys to go follow me on there. I'm trying to really get that page up. And also follow my business Instagram at My Olive Beauty. My personal Instagram is jessica.a. I think it'll be linked down below. I just recently changed my Instagram name, y'all. So go shop www.dressolive.com and peace out, y'all.